Big news day. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about a couple of things, man. For one, the Pro Bowl rosters were announced last night, and the Philadelphia Eagles have 8 Pro Bowlers. Felt like they honestly should have had more than that. I'll get into that. And also the big breaking news of the day. Gardner Minshew will officially start on Christmas Eve against the Dallas Cowboys as Jalen Hurts nurses his shoulder injury. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden player on Xbox One, I'll have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box. First off, talking about the Pro Bowlers, man. Eagles have 8 Pro Bowlers, an NFL high 8 Pro Bowlers. Of course, we had quarterback Jalen Hurts, running back Miles Sanders, 3 offensive linemen, Jason Kelsey, Lane Johnson, and Landon Dickerson. And on defense, we had 2 players. We had Hassan Reddick and big play Darius Slay. Couple of surprises about that. I was surprised that it was Hassan Reddick's first Pro Bowl. Like, I thought he's made at least 1 Pro Bowl already. And I was surprised that Dickerson made it, man. And but shout out goes to show you how dominant this offensive line has been throughout this season, where you get 3 of your 5 offensive linemen as starters, and your other 2 offensive linemen are Pro Bowl alternates. So shout out to those guys for that, man. But you know, when it comes that, there's also guys who you felt like were very deserving. And for me, it was a few guys that I thought had consideration. Guys like I thought T.J. Edwards. If he was in the AFC, I think he probably would have made it. But you behind guys like Fred Warner and them, so it's kind of hard. Though T.J. Edwards is having a really good year. Dallas Goedert, I felt like had a chance to get in. But to me, I guess the injury held him out. I feel like he's having a better year than T.J. Hockenson, but he didn't get in. Hockenson got in. And then you also look at a guy like James Bradbury, who's having a really good year, but it's hard for them to pick 2 Pro Bowlers from one team. Plus, the other corners that made it, they're having good years too. But Bradbury's having a Pro Bowl type of season. But I thought it was 2 guys that I feel like definitely got snubbed, yo. One is Javon Hargrave. Javon Hargrave has 10 sacks on the interior of the defensive line. Look, Aaron Donald is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's going to be one of the greatest. He's an all-decade player. Going to be one of the greatest to ever do it. Probably might arguably be the greatest interior defensive lineman in NFL history. It's very possible. But he's not having a good Aaron Donald type of season. He's not having a good year at all, matter of fact, and he's missed games. Javon Hargraves has 10 sacks, and a bunch of tackles for losses. He is deserving of being a Pro Bowler this year, and the fact that he was not voted a Pro Bowler, to me, was a travesty. And another player, though I know he missed the last couple of games due to injury, I felt like Chauncey Gardner-Johnson should have made a Pro Bowl as a safety. He got an NFL leading, I don't know if anybody passed him in the last couple of weeks or not, but he has 6 interceptions as a safety, man. So he should have been, a Pro Bowler as well. So those are 2 guys who I felt like got snubbed, but I get it. You don't want to put the whole 53-man roster in the Pro Bowl. I get that. 8 is a nice number, so we roll with that, man. But nevertheless, good season by the Eagles so far to this point. Which leads to the next thing. It's been a much big debate the last couple of days, but it's been made official today. Gardner Minshew will be the starting quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles whenever we go to Dallas on Saturday for Christmas Eve. Look, man, obviously I'm bummed out. I wanted to see Jalen Hurts against this defense. On this big stage for possibly getting the MVP. This is a big stage for him to be on. And then I wanted him to make Micah Parsons eat those words about, the MVP slide. The thing that sucks, this will hurt his MVP candidacy. Unless Mahomes goes out there and just throws like 3 or 4 interceptions and they lose this week. But at the same time, it's a smart decision. Sound like Sirianni said they had to just tell Hurts, look, man, like he'll play through whatever, and we love that out of a quarterback. But we got a bigger goal in mind, and that's the Super Bowl, and that's for him staying healthy once the playoffs come. And like I mentioned before, no, nothing in this league is guaranteed at all. But you got a capable backup in Gardner Minshew. And his is the best talent he's gonna throw to in his life. I'm sure. When you talk about, I forgot about AJ Brown. I forgot to mention AJ Brown, man. I'm tripping. I mentioned the 3 linemen. I mentioned Hurts, Sanders. AJ Brown made the Pro Bowl as well. I can't believe I forgot to mention Swole Man. Yeah, he was the 8th Pro Bowler. But when you got people like AJ Brown to throw the ball to. Devontae Smith, who's a Pro Bowl alternate as well. Dallas Goedert, who I mentioned, could have been a Pro Bowler if not for the injury. And Miles Sanders, a Pro Bowl running back, besides 3 Pro Bowl offensive linemen. Like, you're talking about high-end personnel. And against a Dallas defense that, yes, their front 7 is ferocious and could get after you, but they struggle on the back end, particularly on the other side of Trevon Diggs, which is a matchup the Eagles could take advantage of because they have more than one receiver. Diggs can't cover everybody. He got good accuracy. He's an accurate quarterback. Now, he doesn't have a big arm, doesn't have a strong arm to get it downfield, but he could get him with a lot of intermediate throws and a lot of chunk plays. Minshew could do a good job. And then when you consider the fact with the Mike Leach passing and him giving the eulogy, like this could be his moment. This could be the game he could dedicate to Mike Leach. This could be the game that Mike Leach got him prepared for, So I feel good about our chances with Minshew at least winning one of these 3 games. If not the Dallas game, you got the Saints at home, you got the Giants at home. So the biggest thing is, man, let Hurts chill for a month. Let him chill for a month, man. Let him, when his shoulder gets better, let him go out there, throw a little bit in practice, but let him relax for a month. Then we just got to win us 2 games in the link to get to the Super Bowl, man. I want him completely healthy for that. So I feel like it's the right decision, man. Granted, I wish he just wasn't injured, so I wanted to see him out there. It does take some lust away from the game, but as an Eagle fan, let's go out there and beat these guys, man. Let's get behind Gardner Minshew. Let's play some good ball, take care of the football, no stupid penalties. And we still got our defense out there. We still got all our 11 defensive guys out there. Let's go out there and try to get this done, and then we could really rub it in their face how we beat y'all with our backup quarterback, yo. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe and have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content of my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.